In the most remote corner of the planet, where temperatures drop to -80 degrees Celsius and relentless winds sweep across the ice, lies a frozen and largely unexplored continent, Antarctica. This vast icy desert is a land of contrasts, where life has adapted to the most extreme conditions. Remarkable creatures have developed unique strategies to survive in an environment that seems impossible for existence. From penguins defying the cold to marine mammals dominating the frozen waters, Antarctica's wildlife reveals the incredible resilience of nature. In this documentary, we will explore the wildlife inhabiting this icy kingdom, their daily struggle for survival, and the challenges they face in a constantly changing world. Among the most charismatic inhabitants of Antarctica, Gentoo penguins are known for their tenacity and adaptability on land. With a distinctive white band across their heads and a bright orange beak, they are one of the most easily recognizable species on the continent. They are the fastest swimmers among penguins, reaching speeds of up to 36 kilometers per hour, giving them a crucial advantage in hunting and evading predators. They prefer to settle on rocky coasts, away from dense ice, which sets them apart from other Antarctic penguin species. Despite the harsh conditions of their environment, Gentoo penguins have developed a lifestyle that allows them to thrive in one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. In a world of freezing temperatures and relentless winds, reproduction is a challenge. But Gentoo penguins have found a way to ensure the survival of their offspring. Each year, males select and present stones to females as a courtship gesture. These stones become the foundation of their nests, rudimentary yet essential structures that protect their eggs from the cold and moisture. The female lays 2 eggs, and both parents take turns incubating them for approximately 35 days. Once the chicks hatch, they rely entirely on their parents for food and protection. In this harsh environment, cooperation between both parents is key to ensuring the next generation's survival. Every species inhabiting Antarctica has developed extraordinary adaptations, and Gentoo penguins are no exception. In addition to their speed in the water, they possess a thick layer of feathers and dense fat deposits that provide thermal insulation. Their sociability is another factor that helps them survive, as they live in large colonies that offer protection against predators. However, within these communities, hierarchies and conflicts also arise. During breeding season, disputes over territory and the best nesting stones can become intense. Despite these rivalries, the instinct for survival and the need for cooperation prevail in this resilient species. Gentoo penguins are not only a symbol of Antarctica, but also play a crucial role in its ecosystem. They serve as indicators of climate change, as their feeding and migration patterns reflect the state of the oceans and krill availability. As ice melts and temperatures rise, their habitat is altered, directly affecting their chances of reproduction and survival. The conservation of this species is not only vital for their own survival, but also for the stability of the entire Antarctic ecosystem. Understanding their behaviour and adaptations allows us to glimpse the effects of climate change on one of the most fragile environments on the planet. In the icy waters of Antarctica, the Weddell seal has become a master of survival. Recognisable by its mottled fur and robust body, this species inhabits some of the coldest regions on Earth, where few creatures can endure the extreme conditions. Unlike other seal species, the Weddell seal prefers to live near the edge of sea ice, where it finds shelter and constant access to its main food sources. They can grow up to 3 meters long and weigh over 400 kilograms, making them one of the largest seals in the region. But their size is not their only advantage. These seals have developed incredible physiological adaptations that allow them to survive in a world dominated by ice and extreme cold. Among the frigid waters of Antarctica, the leopard seal has established itself as one of the continent's most feared predators. With its long, muscular body reaching up to 3.5 meters in length and weighing over 500 kilograms, it is a formidable hunter. Its powerful jaws, equipped with sharp teeth, allow it to capture and tear apart its prey with ease. Unlike other seals, the leopard seal does not feed only on fish and squid. It also hunts penguins and even smaller seals. It lurks at the edges of the ice, patiently waiting for its victims to dive into the water. When it attacks, it does so with speed and precision, ambushing its prey in a deadly strike. As a top predator, the leopard seal plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the Antarctic ecosystem by controlling the populations of other species. However, ice loss and changes in prey availability could threaten its future, putting its dominance in these frozen waters at risk. On the icy coast of Antarctica and the surrounding islands, the chinstrap penguin stands out due to the thin black line that crosses its face, giving it the appearance of wearing a helmet or a chinstrap. This distinctive feature has earned it its name and makes it one of the most easily recognizable species. Although smaller than the gentoo penguin, its resilience is unmatched. Chinstrap penguins are known for their incredible endurance and ability to nest on steep, icy terrain where few other creatures can survive. Unlike other species that prefer more sheltered coasts, chinstrap penguins form colonies on large cliffs and rocky slopes, providing them with some protection from marine predators. However, this choice of habitat is not without challenges. To reach the sea and feed, they must travel long distances, facing blizzards and treacherous terrain. Their determination and organisation have made them one of the most abundant penguin species in the Antarctic region. Among the giants that roam the frozen waters of the Southern Ocean, the humpback whale is one of the most impressive. This massive marine mammal, which can grow over 15 metres long and weigh more than 30 tonnes, depends on the rich Antarctic waters for its survival. During the austral summer, these whales gather in the cold Antarctic seas to feed on krill and fish, using a unique hunting technique known as bubble net feeding. In this coordinated behaviour, whales release bubbles in a circular pattern to trap their prey, making them easier to catch in enormous gulps. Their adaptability and efficient hunting strategy have made them one of the most fascinating predators of the Southern Ocean. However, their presence in these waters is temporary. With the arrival of winter, when ice expands and food becomes scarce, they embark on one of the longest migrations in the animal kingdom, travelling to tropical waters to breed and give birth. Humpback whales are not only known for their massive size, but also for their acrobatic behaviour. Unlike other whales, they are incredibly active at the surface, often breaching out of the water and slapping the ocean with their massive pectoral fins. It is believed that these movements may serve as communication, a way to remove parasites, or simply a form of play. Another remarkable trait of these whales is their impressive memory. They can precisely remember migratory routes and the best feeding areas, returning year after year to the same Antarctic waters to take advantage of the krill abundance. Additionally, they have some of the longest pectoral fins among cetaceans, reaching up to 5 metres in length, giving them great manoeuvrability in the water. Their intelligence, complex social interactions, and incredible adaptability make them one of Antarctica's most fascinating creatures. The Adelie penguin is a true symbol of Antarctica, as it is one of the few species that exclusively inhabits this frozen continent. Small but resilient, it measures around 70 centimetres and weighs about 5 kilograms. But what it lacks in size, it makes up for in endurance. They are excellent swimmers, capable of travelling more than 300 kilometres in the water in search of food, mainly krill, fish and squid. However, what truly makes them fascinating is their adventurous spirit. Some individuals have been recorded exploring ice-covered areas more than 100 kilometres from the ocean, something unusual for a penguin. During the breeding season, these penguins build their nests with stones, and in some cases they even steal rocks from neighbouring nests in a competition for the best shelter. They are incredibly social, forming colonies of hundreds of thousands of individuals, filling the air with their noisy communication. Although they are one of the most abundant penguin species, climate change and the reduction of sea ice are affecting their habitat and food supply, posing new challenges for this charismatic species. Antarctica is a land of extremes, where life has flourished against all odds. From relentless penguins traversing the ice, to majestic whales gliding through its waters, each creature has developed astonishing adaptations to survive in this frozen ecosystem. However, this white paradise faces growing threats. Climate change, the decline of sea ice, and human activity are transforming its landscape at an alarming rate. What happens in Antarctica does not only affect its wildlife, but also the balance of the entire planet. Protecting this continent and its biodiversity is not just a task for scientists, but a global responsibility. The survival of these animals depends on the actions we take today, and only through awareness and conservation efforts can we ensure that this wild corner of the Earth remains a refuge for life for generations to come.